What's up, Cult of Speed? Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you being here. This is not a Harley-Davidson right here. So as you might know from the previous video, at least my short that I posted, check it out if you don't know. But my Harley-Davidson is down. It's not broken, it's not damaged, I didn't crash it, none of that stuff. But unfortunately, it needs a lot of maintenance items and I just don't have the money to pay for that stuff right now, so I'm waiting on it. But today I'm bringing you an important video. So this is a video that I get asked about. It's a question I get asked about a bit. And it's about my microphone. Now, you guys ask me all the time on my motovlogs, where do I put my microphone? And I'm gonna answer that question right now in this video so that you can get an idea. Obviously, you've heard in my other videos the sound quality. I can't put a motorcycle sound quality in this video because, once again, my bike is not running right now. So you'll just have to make do with my previous clips, which I'll post a couple sound clips over right now. But the microphone, which microphone do I use and where do I place it on the bike? That's gonna be stuff that I answer today. So let's start off, just get off the bat. What do I use? Boom, DJI Mic 2. This thing is killer. And I'm gonna share some reasons why in this video, so stick around. Like, subscribe. I appreciate you being here. And if you're new here, welcome to the cult. We're growing so fast. I really appreciate every single one of you that subscribed and liked. We're at 2,000 something subscribers, which if you watched my first video, I'll link it here if I remember. I didn't think anybody would watch this. So thank you to every single person that watched the channel. It means a lot to me and it keeps me going. I really am bummed. By the time that I hit 1,000 subscribers, my bike was not working. And now here I'm at 2,000 subscribers and my bike is still not working. So everybody pray that I get some funds to be able to fix this thing because we need to keep bringing you some awesome content. But that's what I'm trying to do today. So let's check out some of the microphone stuff, how I use them, what I like about them, and yeah, just where I place it, how I use it otherwise outside of motovlogs. But yeah, so just go from there. So let's check it out. We're just tourist vlogging right now. Look at the camera out, you know? Boom. Let's talk about the very first and most obvious way that I use these mics. The first way is that I take these mics and I mount them in my helmet, obviously. So that's how I get audio of me talking while I'm on the bike. So that's number one. I'll show you the little mount setup that I have for it. It's basically a magnet that I've glued to the inside of my helmet because nothing sticks. So I've glued it to the inside of my helmet. And basically I take this and it's a magnet. So this mic, it's got a magnet right on the back. And also this little piece right here is a magnet too. So I basically take that and I just stick it to the helmet and surprisingly it stays with no issues. I would imagine if you were to like bump your head pretty hard, maybe it'd fly out. I hope I don't bump my head, number one. Secondly, I don't know. It does stay in there pretty good with the chin skirt that's underneath your helmet as well. It stays pretty good. So that is one thing that I love about these mics. So I take it, I slap it in there with a magnet, and then they are Bluetooth if you have the right camera. And I use the DJI Osmo Action 5 for my motovlog camera. It is the best camera. There's a link down below if you want to buy one for yourself. It's a whatever the affiliate link, so I get some credit for it. It'd help out the channel. but basically it is the best action camera right now available in my opinion. So it blows my GoPro out of the water. I don't have a brand new GoPro, so I can't compare it to that one, but I love it. So I highly recommend. And this mic, it Bluetooths right to it, so I don't need any cable, anything like that. We're good to go. We've got audio. Now the second best part of that is that the DJI Action 5 will pair to 2 microphones. So I take that microphone right here, and I take another one like this one right here, and I mount it on my bike. And like I said, I'm gonna show you where I mount that a little bit later. So then I have both audio channels, one for my helmet, me talking, one for the bike, so I can get some great audio sound out of the bike. So it is super clutch. I highly recommend it. The next reason I recommend this mic is because you can take it and pair it with cameras like this one. I've done a video on the Osmo Pocket 3. I'll show you it. It is the best camera. Like right here, I'm in the middle of open space with a ton of people around. I have this to do some video work on. It is huge. It's a setup. I don't want to carry that around. This thing is clutch. I love this because sure, people might still be looking at me talking to a camera, but it's not like holding a giant camera with a giant mic and everything. It's sick. The mic is mounted right here. Hand this camera to my wife. She can take it, film me away. You can still hear my audio right now, and I can take it back. It's a great camera. This microphone is clutch for that reason. So the ecosystem of DJI is a super benefit, and that's why I picked these mics up for sure. That's my number one use right now, is to connect it with my helmet and the Motovlog camera and this camera right now, which is my main daily driver vlog camera, where I capture stuff in stores, I capture stuff at events like this, I go in restaurants, whatever it is. This thing is great. So I highly recommend getting these mics so you can connect it to these cameras. And even if you don't have a camera yet, these cameras will still connect with a plug. They have a plug here on the top, just like a regular audio plug. And they also have this right here. If I click this button right there, you'll see I just turned red right there, and that's because I'm internally recording on the microphone right now. So that's another great reason to use these microphones. They have an internal recording limit. I don't know how long it is, but that's a great perk because you can just record it anytime. If you forget your camera but need audio, you just press that record button, boom, you're recording. So highly recommend it for that reason as well. So that's reason number one. Let's keep looking at this car show and see what else I use this microphone for. Okay, reason number two why I love these microphones is that I can just mount them right to my camera. Basically, since they're wireless, you can just mount it right to the top of my camera, which I'll show you right here. I kind of showed you in some B-roll, but you see it, it's in the cold shoe right on my camera right now. And that's sick because I can have this mic, I can mount it to my camera, but then I can take it off. Like if I need to, I can take it off and get something closer with my hand with the microphone, or I can give it to somebody. I can put it on somebody else. And sorry, I thought my Dickies logo was like a bug. I can take it off and put it on somebody else, and I can use it as a lav mic on them. So it's really good and convenient for that reason. Also with the Sonys, I don't have it here because I forgot it. My wife will laugh at me because it's one of the things I keep in my bag that I did not bring tonight that she said I should bring. But it's a little cold shoe, or hot shoe rather, adapter. Basically you slide it into the camera, you slide the DJI mic receiver onto the camera, and basically from there you have a wireless setup. You don't need an audio cable. It's just plugged right into the camera, and from there you can just start recording. You pair your mic with the receiver, which is already paired every time you put it in the case right here, and you're good to go. So I love it because of how convenient it is. And once again, you get two. So I have one on my camera, and then sometimes I have one on me. I have one on another device. But another cool thing is, like for rollers, you can take one mic and put it somewhere like underneath the hood to get some of those sick turbo noises. And then you can put one on the back where you can get some audio of the exhaust. So you have 2 channels and 2 wireless mics. It's really simple, and for a run and gun, like, simple audio solution, the audio is great. It's really easy to use, and I love it because not only does it work with cameras like this, like I shared with you, but it's perfect for just pairing onto my higher quality rig when I need just a quick mic to put on there. So reason number 2 is the simplicity in use with both of my cameras, with my FX3 as well as my vlog cameras like I mentioned. So another great reason to get one, pick one up. So this is why you get 32-bit flow audio. Go ahead. Sick. Yo, what's your Instagram?
Noah Jr. 480.
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you, bro. Nice to meet you, man.
You too.
Yeah, for sure. That is why you get 32-bit float audio. I just demonstrated why you get these microphones for reason number 3. So on that charger, would shout out to the guy that did the revs for me, because I don't know if you're allowed to. This is a pretty high key spot, so I don't know. Shout out to him. I'll put his Instagram on the thing here. I'm also gonna make some posts of the different things. I did shoot his car, so I'll be sure to tag him on that. But that is why another reason that you buy these microphones. I mentioned it earlier. It records in 32-bit float, which basically means that your mic will never peak, and it'll also capture as low as possible, and you can raise that level. So if I take it and I go like this, can you hear this? I can take that audio and I can raise it up so that it's louder, that you probably heard, and I'll show right now. And then also when I do this, hey, it's super loud, and normally on microphones that don't have 32-bit float, it will peak and make noise and scratch and everything like that. And this one, you can lower that down so it sounds like a normal tone. So third reason, and reason I think is enough to buy one, so go pick one out. That's the third reason why I would pick one of these out. All right, that does it for the video tonight. So you guys have asked a few times, what do I do? What mic setup do I have? Where do I put it on the bike? Like I said, I'm gonna show you where I put it on my bike. So thank you for sticking around to the end. I hope that you did. So I don't have it with me right now, but I'm gonna put a clip over right now. But basically on my bike, I have the Saddleman seat. And I bought the one where there's a little Velcro patch where you can insert a backrest. And I take that Velcro patch, I keep it there, but I lift up one side and I clip the mic to it, and it's right behind me on the bike. And that has been the best audio in my opinion. I have also put it on the license plate before. It's pretty close to the exhaust. It's definitely pretty loud. I don't know if that's the best situation right there. And then finally I've clipped it to a bag on my back. But either way, I think behind me and behind an object like the motorcycle or whatever, less wind noise. Also with these mics, you want to make sure to put the wind muffs that are included on the microphones. You want to make sure to put that on the microphone because it helps reduce all the wind noise. But that is where I put it on the bike. And hopefully we'll be doing that soon again when the bike is fixed. Everybody please say a prayer, something, because we need to get this bike fixed again so we can keep doing Fast Fridays, going to the bike nights on the bike. I mean, I've gone to a bike night in the Jeep, and let me tell you right now, that is not the same, okay? Go ahead and make fun of me now because that is not a bike night. But I am filming, I'm doing it for work too, so, you know, I'm carrying a bunch of stuff. I have like this whole thing here full of gear, so I do reduce that down when I go on a bike, but I still want to do it on a bike. So everybody pray that we get that back. And yeah, that's it for the video. I appreciate you being here. I hope you learned something. I hope it was useful. Like I said, I'm trying to make whatever content I can right now to just buy some time keep making stuff that you might be interested in watching until the bike is fixed. For now, that is the Cult of Speed. You've been initiated, and we'll be back. We'll be shredding the highways, we'll be shredding the roads, the streets, whatever, as soon as we possibly can. I appreciate you watching. Like, subscribe if you're interested, whatever. Peace.